Yes, sir, please.
Good evening. First of all, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Canton Jones. I'm a pastor here in Stockbridge. We have a church called Free Life Church on Rock Quarry Road. I'm also a musician, Grammy nominated, Stellar Award winning musician, and we are trying to do a family fest here in the city, partnering with Praise 102.5, who has one of the largest concerts pertaining to gospel in the country. And so we wanted to do a youth version of the gospel concert, and we call it the Canton Jones Fam Fest. KJO is my abbreviation for Canton Jones. So it's the Canton Jones Family Fest, where we do something in communities, huge event, you name it, from bouncy houses to giveaways to concerts to rides. We want to do the entire thing. So that's who I am. Thank you for this opportunity and this time.
Here in this document, it says projected cost for Canton Jones. It's roughly like $40-some thousand. So from the proceeds of the event, so this $40,000 that are projected cost for you, that will come off the top. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. But also, we'll do it like the 60. They'll get their 20 back. We'll get our 40 back, and then we'll split like that.
But first, though, we got to get to that point.
What do you mean, get to what point?
We got to get to the 40, and we got to get to the 20.
We got to sell tickets. Yeah, you got to sell
Right.
tickets for that. That's why we're
Right.
doing tickets and sponsorships.
But the question, though, is you would take your 40 off the top.
Well, we'll do it like that. We can do it however you want to do it.
No,
but
I'm
the
just
assumption was that when the 60 came in, that they would get their 20 back, or you would get your 20 back, or you would get your 10 back, and the kids would get their 10, and then I would get my 40, and then we'll split the rest.
versus.
Well, we got a motion to approve.
Stand by, this is discussion. It's part of this discussion. You can have discussion, even though the motion's been approved. Go ahead, please.
I yield, Mayor.
No problem. The attorneys have vetted the contract. They have done so. You just haven't seen it
Mayor
yet.
Ford.
Well, stand by. I'm coming your way. You haven't
Thank
seen
you,
it
sir.
yet, but they have vetted it. Okay. We'll make this your last comment, please. Go ahead.
Okay. GRA's contract speaks specifically about exclusive control of this amphitheater. I've asked a series of questions in regards to the GRA contract, specifically regarding exclusive control before they scheduled the Pepsi and Sheriff's Office. So I want to know, what is the difference between this concert that the Youth Council is sponsoring and the concert that the Sheriff's Office and Pepsi is doing?
I don't know who you talking to. So okay.
This is a question
I was
specifically
gonna try to answer though.
for Mr.
Relax a second, please.
Forgot his name, Harold, and Mr. Washington.
Council, you spoke with GRA? Yes, sir. And you all have the contract and you're fine with them doing this concert? That's it?
That's it.
No.
That's the control we need.
That was not my question. My
That's
question
the
was,
consistency. It's his right to enforce his contract. If he chooses to say on behalf of his organization that they can have a concert, then they can have a concert. And so
Mr.
that's what he's
Harold
choosing to do.
is
So that's all I
not,
can answer.
he is not the CEO of
He
GRA.
said he called them.
He-
He said
It's
he
right
called
here.
them.
It's right here.
Sir, okay. We are a municipal government. I want you all to stop handling this city and like we just janky, just everything just janky. We're talking about putting on a concert or event, but yet the city hasn't even prepared a contract to protect its interest. We're just accepting his contract that he prepared to protect him and his interests. My responsibility is to ensure that I protect the interests of this city. I don't care who it is, whether it's you or whether it's him or any other entity. I've asked that our city prepare standard contract language that protects us. All I see is his contract.
Hold on, Harold.
Because I've been asking
Hold on,
questions
Harold.
about your
Harold,
contract
this is not for you to
since the
answer
day
right
that
now.
you all had it approved.
All right. What I mentioned earlier is that there's a separate. Our attorneys have vetted another contract, a separate contract that will be for any individual third party that would be renting the amphitheater outside of what the GRA is contracted with. That contract that you have not seen, those documents and process you have not seen, you will see that, has nothing to do with GRA.